modern warriors, condemned by their nature and circumstances.
The feeling for me as a fighter when I step into that cage, pure adrenaline. I've been through so much in my life, being in prison, being in riots, being in gang wars. This punk in front of me, all I want to do is hurt him.
When you look at the situation, especially on the cage side, I mean, we're more dedicated to the actual sport, and that's going to play a big difference, especially when we hit those later rounds.
Inside the ring, they come to battle on neutral ground, and becomes an opportunity to take control of it.
I want him to know I've already won. It's all going to end when I hit him in the face.
Cage versus
We kidnapped downtown. Cage versus Cons. Man, I told you we was gonna take over downtown. So tonight, the main event, we got a Los Angeles police officer versus an ex-con. So everybody wanna see him get his head whooped, you came to the right place. Well, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's get it started.
Hey, fight fans, we still have 2 more bouts coming your way. The co-main event and the main event of this evening.
When the ref says fight, you gotta flip that switch on. You gotta feel motivated that you have to destroy him. Because if I don't, it's gonna be me. I've wrestled since I was 5 years old. And then joining the Marine Corps, that I started learning a little bit of jiu-jitsu. I've had a build-up of competitiveness instilled in me since I was a little kid. It's just knowing that I have what it takes to achieve something the majority cannot. A lot of people don't understand what it takes to put your body physically and mentally through what we do every single day. You gotta try to develop the switch, and it affects everybody around you, but you need that dog to come out when you're in a fight. Once that ref says fight, the switch goes on. I have to kill you. You have to have that mentality. And if you don't have that mentality, what's gonna happen? You might not get so lucky.
That you know, Nichols, this former Marine, and with 4 years, I mean, he's got the jiu-jitsu background, so he's got skills. Well, I got to tell you, Scott, I like that. Then you know, Joe Nicholas is here, a 4-year Marine Corps veteran, coming back to the United States, a longtime wrestler, also trained in jiu-jitsu. So if you say you know, he's ready for this fight, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do against Jason the Monster Meaders, and this should be an exciting fight.
This is without a doubt going to be an exciting fight, and you gotta love Joe coming up to the cage with his Corps jacket on, carrying the Corps flag, and he's already got a black eye.
MMA, it's all about discipline. If you want to be a low-level dude, yeah, you don't need discipline. You get in there and just fight. But if you want to hit the top levels, you better train. Sometimes in a fight, you get so into it, you know, you just want to start beating the person's head in, but, you know, I see him in the corner, talking about keep that rhythm so I can keep my hands going bang, bang, because I get in the zone where I just want to really start hurting the person, you know, because when the first blood hits, I start smiling. I have 3 trainers. My strength and conditioning coach is Trey. The person that keeps my jiu-jitsu tight is my brother. My other coach keeps my hands together, which is D. And they all suck. What happens when you mess with the monster? What? This is what I do, because I'm not a normal damn fighter. This is my blood, and I'm gonna take every damn belt there is. If they get me there, I'm taking the damn belt.
A little bit older, more fights in the game, and well, this will be interesting to see.
Well, especially to be interesting now is that they're bringing Meaders in a straitjacket. I got to say, in all my fights, this is the first time I've had one of my fighters come in a straitjacket.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You're speechless. Now that hasn't happened all night, Jason.
Nicholas might hope that he doesn't get out of that straitjacket when he gets in the ring. That might be one of the only chances he has to be. Well, there it is. Too bad, because here comes the straitjacket.
I'm waiting for them to smile to think they were kidding. It's just not happening.
Yeah, he has got a look of, just like he said, quote unquote, the look in his eyes is messing people up. He looks like he is on a mission today. And Nicholas is definitely going to have to answer. So this should be interesting. The young kid Nicholas has got this opportunity to really step onto this stage.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Now in the cage, 3 5-minute rounds of mixed martial arts in the welterweight division, presented to you by Cage vs. Cons and Felony Fights. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Stephen Davis. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing red trunks trimmed in black and white. He is training out of Rain Training Center in Lake Forest by way of Irvine, California. He weighed in 160 pounds. His record, 8 wins with 3 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Joe Nicholas. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing red trunks trimmed in white. He is training out of the Millennia in Rancho Cucamonga by way of Chino Hills, California. He weighed in 159 1/4 pounds. His record, 14 wins with 5 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jason, the Monster
Prince of Darkness himself.
I like the seriousness here, Jason.
Oh, I mean,
all right,
Meaders
here
looks
we
like,
go.
you know,
3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the
I'm a little worried about
division.
Nicholas myself, if I must say so. I mean, Meaders looks like he is ready to take somebody's head off, and I hope Nicholas is, up to this challenge. I just, God forbid anybody gets hurt in this fight.
Well, they're ready to get the gloves tapped and get it on. Here we go. This will be exciting. This is going to be exciting. These guys just sizing each other up at this point. I'm just thinking a little respect here for each other.
Meaders off quickly.
Off quickly. Joe, though, driving straight, Meaders to the ground. Going for a full mount here. Jason working off his back.
Yeah, well, this is a
lot of experience here.
A good start for Nicholas to at least know that he can kind of, get some strength and get a little aggression on top of Meaders a little bit. And
moving Jason up to the cage. Leverage is important. Using that cage is very important.
Nicholas landed a few left jabs into that rib area.
Jason trying to control his left hand here, just holding on to that, not letting Joe just drop some bombs on him.
Yeah, and he knows that's what Joe wants to do in this position.
Exactly what's going to come right there. See as he lets go.
And he did a nice job grabbing onto that left shoulder.
Jason trying to slide up now himself up onto the cage. He wants to stand up, get out of this. He is not allowing Nichols to get position
No,
here.
he's not. Well, he knows what he wants to do. And now look at him. He,
that is as good as it gets there. Trying to let your guy get position. We're not going to
have to cut that out, are we?
There you go. All right, Joe's not giving up on it though, and neither's Jason.
He's coming with those left hands.
They're going to bring him back up here.
Great job by the official.
Yeah, these guys got too much talent to let him play the chess game right now. Let us see him throw some hands and drop some knees. Joe just getting some range here, a quick left jab. Jason doing the same. Jason a southpaw, so that left hand's could give Joe a little trouble. Jason's gonna drop a knee to the midsection. Joe just throws him down and kicks him into the thigh. Just trying to gain control of his legs. Drops a nice right hand and goes to half guard. Jason not letting him get to it though.
Meaders almost inviting him back down onto the canvas.
I think so. I think he's more comfortable there. Joe very quick in his stand-up.
You can see Nicholas wants to be able to get that that left kind of roundhouse and start teeing off on him. But Meaders doing a nice job of just tangling his arms up. And
yeah, absolutely. And that's where the experience comes, Jason. Yeah. That's where the experience comes.
Absolutely. And that's where Meaders
going for an arm bar there, but it just wasn't happening. Didn't have enough leverage of it. And once again, just still controlling Joe. Even though Joe's on top, just not letting him do anything is what I'm saying here.
Knows what he wants to do.
Joe doing a good job. What he should be doing right now, just working the body, just getting the punishment in as he can.
Yes. And there it comes.
He goes
He's
again.
doing a nice job of getting a few shots to the head,
Absolutely.
a few shots
Body
to the body.
shots.
Now he's really
both sides. Good shots to the head. Just missed with it. He tried to stand up straight in position, just come down towering with a nice right. Once again, Joe just being relentless here.
Yeah, he's really landing, in this.
Nice elbows coming down. He's starting to get through Jason's guard here. And again, look at the side of Jason's body. Those red shots, the shots are starting to show red welts here. Jason be relentless again, in control, showing Jason no respect. Look at this, just covering up his face, not allowing him to breathe. He's going to do that as long as the referee's going to allow him to. That's showing no respect. That's just kind of something that these guys do.
Meaders not being able to fight the fight he wants to fight right now. So,
absolutely,
Joe Nicholas has really been able to just kind of wreak havoc without dominating the fight. He's being able to wreak havoc and keep Meaders away from the advantages that Meaders wants to have.
Yeah, he's showing no fear. He's showing no fear to Jason.
And the longer he stays in this, Meaders is going to know he's in for a fight.
Yeah, he's going to start questioning things. Joe is obviously in great shape. Jason had to drop weight to make this weight for this evening. Again, Meaders doing a great job controlling the right hand of Joe Nicholas. But I'll tell you what, Joe's doing a great job here, just controlling this fight. From the top, Jason trying to hold him, not allowing him to get up, and Joe again just taking advantage of it and said, I'm just going to keep pounding that body. All right, Joe gets loose.
Oh,
again.
a big left hand.
Joe gets loose and just drops a nice left hand. Again, just being relentless here. Just taking what Jason's giving him. He's being patient. And, again, this is an experienced fighter. You're not going to just go in there and just take this guy apart, especially on the ground.
Joe Nicholas came to fight tonight. You are absolutely right. I'm really impressed with this young kid and what he's been able to, come in and stand up to this Meaders and the experience.
He's
and
got the 10-second. Oh, Jason trying a nice big. I see showing him no respect. Oh, nice shot. Fake the left stomp kick and came down straight with a right hand. That's showing a lot of guts right there.
And his corner has got to really be happy and
watch
encouraged.
This again here. He just fakes a left stomp and boom, straight right hand down. I'll tell you what, Jason's going back to his corner going, what is going on here?
He knows he's in for a fight, like I said, and I'll tell you another thing is Nicholas's corner has got to be really encouraged. Danielle.
They're encouraged right
Afton,
now.
I'm really encouraged. I might start fighting.
Could this be enough to inspire you to get in the cage?
This would be enough to inspire me to get into the cage. Here we go, round two.
You're shallow. All right, here we go. Looked like Jason's left eye's a little swollen there. I think that right hand that Joe landed at the last second really caught him. Joe's actually stalking him right now.
Yeah, you can see. I was just going to say that. You can see
Jason's
him.
backing up. There goes, nice straight front kick. Joe again just driving him. Wow!
Meaders not expecting this kind of,
looked like a
aggression.
defensive lineman at that point. Joe's got a good hook on the leg there. Jason enough experience to get out of that. He's looking to grab that leg, pull it in. He's got Joe up against the cage. He's trying to get a guillotine here. Just doesn't have the right position for it. Just abandons it, and Joe just takes advantage of that.
Joe Nicholas definitely fighting the fight he wants to fight right now. I mean, if you were to tell Joe Nicholas, this is where you'll be in round number 2 against Jason Meaders, he would have took this all day long and twice on Sunday.
Yeah, and I know Meaders would never agree to that would be happening. Joe, again, still in full control here. Standing up. Just want to try exactly what he wants to do here. He's trying to get that right hand loose. Just start dropping those bombs again. Good job. Bring them back up. Let's get some of these guys doing what they do best. Just showing the action. Meaders starting to look a little worn here to me, Jason.
Yeah, he started doubting himself, I think, maybe a little bit, and possibly doubting the matchup that he's in. And
oh, Meaders is letting go with some bombs here. Trying to grab that leg, Jason. Meaders just trying to grab that leg of Joe Nichols, and Nichols is not having anything to do with it.
Anytime Meaders feels like he's going to get somewhere, with something, Nicholas just counters him and stops him and stops his momentum, and he's done a great job doing that.
Controlling, nice knee to the midsection.
Oh, another one.
That one hurt. Oh, and takes him straight down.
Meaders is in trouble. I mean, in this fight, I mean,
Joe's dropping elbows here now. Taking full advantage of it. He's trying to get a hold of Jason's left arm. Joe just dropping elbows once again. Just controlling this fight, but in a very controlled pace. He's really doing what he should here.
He comes in with a 5-match winning streak. So he's got that kind of, swagger to him a little bit.
He's got that confidence.
Yeah, he's got that confidence. He knows he can win. He knows he can string wins together. So he's using that to his advantage.
And dropping those elbows and just put all his body on Jason. See, again, showing no respect, having an arm underneath the chin and his throat, just kind of wearing him down.
The great thing is he's been diverse in his attacks. Meaders doesn't know exactly where he's always going to come from. A lot of guys are one-sided, fighters, and they use one or two things. But I got to give Nicholas credit. He's really come at different angles, and he's adjusted to things Meaders has tried to take him away from.
And Jason doing a great job on his defense, but Joe is nice hammer fist there by Joe. And that's what I was just saying. He's taking what he gives him a little bit at a time, and that's what's picking him apart. Look at it. He's dragging him to the cage here.
I got to tell you, in the short time we've watched this fight, Joe Nicholas looks like the more experienced fighter.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right here. He's patient, taking his time, and he's taking what Jason is giving him and not making any mistakes.
That's the big thing. It's a great point, Scott. He's not making any mistakes. He's fighting within himself. He's not trying to do things he's not capable of.
Again, see Meaders doing a great job on his back, which he needs to get off of. If it's because it's not working, but just trying to do the best he can with his defense. Again, just Joe taking what he can, body shots. Again, there's straight elbows coming down in between the guard now of Meaders. This is where he's starting to get tired, where he's starting to break through.
And Nicholas scoring lots of points throughout this round.
For me, Joe obviously has won both rounds up to this
absolutely.
point. And again, these elbows are just punishing. They're just going to start wearing anybody out. I don't care how experienced you are. And he's relentless.
He really is relentless.
Jason's had enough of that. He's trying to get out of it. Joe's not letting him. Look at this.
Joe Nicholas, knowing the task at hand, is executing it flawlessly.
Jason trying to push off the cage here just to get himself out of this position, but he's got to do more than that.
Here comes those elbows again. He's just
dropping him to the side of the body. We got 10 seconds left here, Jason. And it's another round I'm going to score for Joe Nicholas.
Meaders is going to have to win this fight in the third
he is
round.
Relentless.
He's going to have to get this guy knocked out or tapped out in the third round.
Meaders is getting up very slow.
Very slow. He was worked over staggering to his corner.
Back to his
I mean, he was worked over immensely in that round, and it shows in just his demeanor right now.
Yes, absolutely.
This has been a shocking fight, to say the least.
Look at this takedown here. That is a massive takedown, straight to his back. Jason didn't even have time to get his hand out to take the impact out of it. They teach you that in martial arts. You'll slap your hand to take the impact out of that slam. Look, he's got a huge contusion on his forehead. Look at this, though. These guys giving each other hugs. They didn't even want to talk to each other prior to this fight. They felt the intensity. Joe had to keep it up, and now they're hugging each other. That's the respect that Joe Nicholas has gained from Jason Meaders after these last two rounds.
And there they go again. One more tap of the gloves, and this should be an interesting third round. We're going to see what Meaders is made of with his back against the wall as an experienced fighter. Can he come and deliver the goods?
Right. Oh, they're both swinging for the fences. Jason's got to at this point.
Nicholas looks confident, doesn't he?
The last thing he should be doing is trying to throw some kicks because your legs are so tired right now. He just really needs to work up, stand up. He's got some heavy punches, and he's capable. He's got the heavy hands.
Yeah. And as we've seen before, these fights can turn in an instant. But right now, the confidence Nicholas is exuding, the way he's standing in, and he's not afraid.
Is there. He hasn't taken nowhere near the punishment that Meaders has.
Absolutely not. Oh!
Straight right hand.
That could be it. That could be it. That is.
He is out.
Oh, boy. What a shocker here.
That was a short, straight right
The
hand.
co-main event. Joe Nicholas.
Look at this.
Shocks the 13,000 plus.
They are on their feet here. Look at this. Everybody's up around the cage.
I'll tell you, Scott, that's really got to kind of tickle you in a way.
He is
we
still
hope
out.
we hope Meaders is okay, and I think he will be. But as you being part of this process of matching these guys, this has really got to tickle you.
Look
a
at
little
that.
bit,
Short, straight right hand. He is already out. He is out.
Great job by the official to get in there. When
Got
he
in
did.
there and saved him.
But this has got to,
Ladies and gentlemen, at 47 seconds
in
of
just a
round
second,
number
but this has
3,
really gotta
referee
make
in
you
charge,
feel-
Stephen
We've seen something in Joe, and he
Our
proved
winner
it here once
by
again
way
tonight.
of knockout, Joe Nicholas.